Hola guys and girls, and welcome to the Week 12 match versus the San Diego Chimchargers, aka Emvee. And first of all, you look at my team, yes, it's not only Lando. I sadly, basically could not bring it, or I thought I didn't want to bring it, because this match still matters in that sense that if Emvee actually loses this game, loses and on differential, and if Nick wins, it's still who wins the division. Like, it still counts for Emvee and Nick right there, and for playoff matchups and stuff like that. So I didn't want to don't give him a real match with only one mon. So giving Emvee an advantage or giving Nick an advantage, because he can only win. I can maximum win 1-0 if I actually win with only Lando, and he can just easily 6-0 me if or like 5-0 me, stuff like that. If he has to if I only bring one mon, so I sadly couldn't do that. I would have loved to do that. I asked Emvee, but yeah, it still matters. So we had to bring a real match, or like still a rematch, but with a more fun team. So since I didn't upload a team builder, I won't explain every I won't explain every detail. I will explain the sets while the battle is going, so it's a bit more surprise to you. But yeah, let's start with the usual shoutouts. Shoutouts for RizzyPOW for gelling this team for me. Link to his channel will be in the description. Same goes for Bluezy for once again recording this match for me. I do not have an own capture card, so I have to learn others, and Bluezy was kind enough to record this one for me. Both the links will be in the description, and of course shout out to Kino and Isaac, the two art guys responsible for the layout / the thumbnail. Cool guys as well, link of theirs will be in the description. And yeah, team matchup. He brought the Donphan, the Gyarados, the Keldeo, the Ampharos, the Scizor, the Jirachi. Similar to what he brought last time. Last time he brought the Keldeo, the last four are basically the same, but he didn't brought the Hexorus, and he didn't brought the Togekiss. And for that he brought Gyarados and Donphan. Donphan I was definitely expecting. Last time Raichu was huge, was a huge problem for his team. So I expected him to bring Donphan this time, probably Assault Dash to take it out, because otherwise Grass Knot basically OHKOs it after Sturdy is broken. Gyarados, I don't know yet if it's probably set up, because Hexorus wasn't set up super last time, and I mean, if you replace him on, it's basically set up for setup. Keldeo, Subcall Mind, I think, again, because that can basically deal with Vaporeon. Then Ampharos, I don't know if it's this time defensive or again agility setup variant. Sneasel, I don't know. Last time it was Choice Scarf. It could be Focus Dash. Basically, Sneasel is there to deal with my Alakazam, but last time he would have missed on the KO if he's not Melt Ice, Expert Belt, or Life Orb versus the Landorus. So I could see him bringing like one of those, Level Melt Ice, Life Orb, so he can KO through the Yachi Berry, my Landorus, with like an Icy Crash or something like that. And Jirachi. Jirachi is way too versatile to predict what it is from the beginning. Last time he brought the Shaka Berry offensive variant. May come again, maybe something completely different. We will have to see about that. Yeah, my team is Aromatisse, Scizor, at Mega Kazam, Crawdon, Dragonite, and Mesprit. Actually, no Lando this time. And yeah, like I said, I don't want to explain too much. Let's just go into the match and see what happens. I decided to lead with my Aromatisse, and that's for one simple thing. That is to get up the Trick Room. Because my Aromatisse has the Trick Room, it has the Berry to take any hits from this Jirachi right here, and I can hit him up with some modest HP fires. He decides to get up his rocks, basically predicting that, because why would I stay in with Aromatisse versus Jirachi? That absolutely makes no sense usually, but I have the Trick Room, I have the Berry. With the Trick Room up, he can't flinch me anymore, because I'm actually faster than him. And I decide to hit him up here with an HP fire, because if I take the Iron Head, I can from the damage see what kind of Jirachi that is. From a damage, definitely know, okay, that's an offensive Jirachi again, that's definitely not Spadef. He goes for the Energy Bar, probably predicting my Crawdon to come in on the Steel attack, but no, I just say and go for another HP Fire. It's a free hit KO, I can take any hit from now, like any Steel move I can take. He can't flinch me if he has Iron Head, Flash can I take either way. He goes for the Iron Head with the Berry that is doing nothing at all, and I can KO him right here with the Hidden Power Fire. I will play very aggressive this match, I can already say that, because this team is not built to take hits. Like, this is a very offensive team I'm bringing here, so I don't have many switches at all. So I often will just stay in an attack what's in front of me. So I go for Hidden Power again. He goes in his Donphan, and from the damage I definitely know that it's Assault Dash, and not only Assault Dash, that is especially defensive investment. But yeah, like I said, I don't have switch into things to this team, so I just go for Moonblast, getting more damage on this thing. If he would have predicted overpredicted again, the Mesprit for example, and goes for knockoff, then I could have lived that, of course, and can just go for another Moonblast. But yeah, like you can see here, the Trick Room, of course, fall out. So that doesn't really matter. He just gives me an Earthquake knockoff. there's no Trick Room anymore, I decided to go into my Crawdaddy because he does not like switch into a thing. His Ampharos is not Mega Evolved yet, so his only switch into that is the Keldeo, and Keldeo of course is not very defensive. I predict of course him to switch out. I don't think he will sack Donphan right now. It's still very healthy, still very bulky, and I go for a knockoff right here, basically knocking off any item he has. Would have still done a lot to the Ampharos because it's not Mega yet. Yeah, I do about half to this Keldeo, basically showing, yeah, that's definitely an offensive Keldeo. I knock off the leftovers, basically confirming to me that it's like probably substitute Calm Mind, some variant of that. I can see I'm Life Orb. I switch out into my Mesprit because it's max HP, max, both defensive evened out. I can take any hit from this and scam out with the Psychic, which I actually don't have. I only have Knockoff for utility on this Mon, and the other moves are, for example, Trick Room, which I will go for right here. He goes for the Scout, predicting me to switch out. Good play on his part, but yeah, it still doesn't do a lot because I'm mixed defensive, special defensive, and physically. And I can set up another Trick Room right here. He decides going into his Donphan, probably predicting the Psychic from my Mesprit. But, yeah, like, I don't have Psychic. I only have Knockoff as my only attacking move, so that bluff worked out right there. I can go for Trick Room. And yeah, there's no way he's not going for knockoff. Like, I doubt he would predict me going for... I could still be offensive with Psych and stuff like that, so I don't think he risks going for Earthquake on me or something like that. So I just switch out here, going into my Crawdon, predicting the knockoff. Because I resist that, I can easily take that, and basically, I'm guaranteed a kill here if I go for Crab Hammer. Keldeo dies to Crab Hammer, anything else is to it KO'd with Crab Hammer or Aqua Jet, and... yeah, I could go... No, Baron Gyarados. If he's with Gyarados, I don't get a kill right here, but I don't think he will risk that. It's probably his late game sweeper, so I don't think he will switch into a potential knockoff, something like that. I just go for Crab Hammer right here. Possibly killing the Donphan if he decides to stay in this time, but yeah, I can just kill... he sacks off the Jirachi right here, smart play on his part, and he decides to go into his Mega Ampharos right now. And like I said, I don't have switch-ins to take this team, definitely not anymore that my most defensive mon in Mesprit is already gone down, so I just stay in here, go for the crunch, and see if that's a physically defensive one or a setup variant. After that, I still have one turn of Trick Room left, so I'm not scared of him going for agility or something like that. So yeah, he breaks the mold, and I just go for a crunch, so I can get the most damage, because I've crunched for Mega Ampharos, because Knockoff of course is weakened because it's Mega, and the other Water Stabs are resisted because it's a Dragon type. Crunch does over half, definitely showing that it's an offensive variant. He just goes for Dragon Pulse and kills my Crawdaddy right here. But like I said, I have still one more turn of Trick Room, and I decide to go into my Life Orb Sheer Force Dragon with the Dragon Claw and just basically kill this thing or get a huge amount of damage on anything. Adamant, Life Orb Sheer Force Dragon is nothing to scoff at. I can just go for a Dragon Claw right here and kill the Fabio. And yeah, after that, like I said, I still have one turn of Trick Room after that. I had two turns of Trick Room left. Now, at the moment, I still have one turn of Trick Room left. Oh wait, no, never mind. That was another time. I'm sorry if I get the trick room turns wrong here. In the battle, it was already struggle counting them, but right here it's even more. I can take an Earthquake, so I just go for Outrage because it will kill this thing, barring that he goes for Knockoff and knocks off my Life Orb. With that, it's not enough damage to kill this Donphan, sadly. I was hoping he would just go for Ice Shard, Earthquake, something like that. But smart player, him going for Knockoff first, basically guaranteeing him to live. But yeah, I can still take the Earthquake, and I just kill him with an Outrage. So the Donphan is down, and like you can see, I thankfully only get a 2-turn Outrage, so I can preserve my Dragon. Even though it's only at 10 HP, I can preserve it because I have actually Healing Wish on Mesprit. So that's basically my late game plan here. Sweep with Dragon with my Mesprit. He has his Gyarados, and I have to switch out. I don't... this is my win condition, this Dragon right here. In the Trick Room, it can just clean up the rest of the team. I go into my Scizor because it's the least valuable member right now, and I have actually a trick for this Gyarados. I have the Life of HP Technician HP Electric for this thing, which will do about 70% if it's the bulky variant. He goes for the Waterfall right here, and that damage shows me that he's actually Adamant. And that he's Adamant, and he did not have Intimidate, so he has Moxie. He's a Moxie Adamant Gyarados, and that makes me think, why would he be Moxie? Moxie basically implies to me that it's probably Scarf. I know Scarf Gyarados is not fast enough for Magikazam, stuff like that. But last time, he brought Scarf Togekiss as well, which is 2, not fast enough for Magikazam. So he could run double Scarfers like last time, so I want to see right here. I don't click Bullet Punch right here to get some damage on this thing. I decided to click the HP Electric to see if he wants to set up with me. Because usually, like HP Electric, you don't see that often on Scizor. I don't think he will predict that. I only have the best thing I have is Knockoff. Other than that, I could have like Steel moves or Bug moves and stuff like that. And that's basically Scizor is usually set up for Gyarados. So I want to see if he sets up right here to tell me that he's not Scarfed. If he goes for Waterfall again, it implies to me that he's most probably Scarfed. He decides to go to the second Waterfall, and that tells me probably, oh yeah, he is probably Scarfed. Like, I can't tell for sure, but that's my mind right now. He's not Intimidate. He didn't set up with my Scizor. He has the Moxie, of course, because he wasn't Intimidate. That's the only two viable abilities Gyarados gets, if not the only ones. But yeah, I can go to my Master Deck, and an Element plus 1 Waterfall is a roll to kill me. It's in my favor, though, because I'm mixed defensive. So I have to hope that Spree lifts that hit, and I can go for a Trick Room. HP goes down, and I live on 1 HP. Thank God, Spree, you do that to me. I can get up the Trick Room right here. And after that, I get leftovers, and I can just Healing Wish back up my Dragonite, and then I will have 3 Trick Room turns left. He has 3 mons left. His Gyarados, his Sneasel, his Keldeo. I can just go for Thunder Punch, kill the Gyarados, and after that lock myself into Outrage and kill the other 2 mons, and basically win the game. Sneasel can't kill me with an Ice Shot. In the Trick Room, of course, faster than anything, and if anything happens, worst comes to worst, I still have Alakazam in the back to do something, maybe. But yeah, I can Healing Wish back my Spiky Mikey, and that's basically GG right here. I can kill this thing with a Thunder Punch, and after that just lock myself into Outrage, and yeah, that will be grand. We actually win versus Emvee without the Landorus. I just clicked the Thunder Punch right here, but like you can see, he has the Volcan Barrier. He is not Scarfed, he has the Volcan Barrier. Can you kill through the Volcan Barrier, Dragonite? Can you do it 4 times effective Sheer boosted? No, he lives on a sliver of health. If I would have still had the Life Orb, it would have killed. If I would have gone for the Bullet Punch on Scizor, it would have killed. But like you saw my mindset with all of that. Like, the only thing I can blame Emvee for knocking off my Life Orb. He even has the bounce to stall up even more turns off my Trick Room. And yeah, Spiky Mikey sadly can Sweep right here. It will still get the kill versus the Gyarados, but now it's Sneasel and the Keldeo versus my Medical Zambit. Because Dragon, you see the Trick Room works out, it will just die to anything that comes in right here. He goes into Sneasel, and I still have a chance at winning. My only chance at winning is right now. He will just kill me with Knockoff right here. You will see that he's indeed not Life Orb. So the only chance I can win right now with Medical Zam is if he is not Focus Sash and not Choice Scarf. Choice Scarf will kill me with Knockoff, even though it's less power because I'm Mega. Like, I'm not even Magic at Alakazam. Mistake on my Jenna or my part for not checking that, but it wouldn't matter. Knockoff kills either way, even with little damage not. I will go for Protect right here because I Protect on this in case I need to start out some Trick Room turns, because this is my one fast one on my Trick Room team. He has Pickpocket. And yeah, that only comes down to this. Is he Focus Sash, is he Scarfed, or is he like Never Melt Expert Belt to kill my Landorus through the Yachi Berry? We will find out right here. I go for Dazzling Gleam, and he is Choice Scarfed and kills my Mustachio. And that is the 2-0 loss versus the San Diego Chimchargers. Sadly, I just wanted to bring Trick Room into my last match. It didn't count as much for me, but I said at the beginning of my season, my team can pull a Trick Room. I didn't brought it to any of my matches. He had decided to bring it because it's the last match. It's basically my last chance to bring Trick Room. And yeah, it was a very good match. If Gyarados didn't have the Volcan Berry, if I still had my Life Up with Dragon, if I would have gone for a Bullet Punch on the Scizor, I could have easily swept at the end with my Dragon. But sadly, that didn't quite work out. But yeah, that's the end of the season. We lose 2-0 to the San Diego Chimchargers with a nice Trick Room team. It did work pretty well, sadly. Sadly, the Sneasel was scarfed at the end. So my Alakazam couldn't sweep the rest of the squad. But yeah, that's all for this season. The only upload you will see for GBA Season 6 is the season wrap-up video. I will bring up probably next week, where I will talk more in detail about the matches, how the season did go, what months did well, what didn't, what I did wrong, what I did right, blah, all this good stuff. So I don't want to spam you with all of this right here. I just want to say again, thank you for all the support through this season, and it was an amazing season, even though from what I saw from you, what you saw from me, not that amazing with 4 and 8, and that's the pretty bad differential. But we'll talk about that in the wrap-up video. Yeah. Hit me on Twitter, Facebook, hit up Emvee, all the links in the description, same with all the people I mentioned at the beginning of the video. And I will see you next week for the wrap-up, I guess. So yeah, see you there. Ciao.